Let's move on to the fourth topic. And the fourth topic today comes to us from Edison MacConnell, who writes, "My question is, why, in all caps, why would they make another Robocop movie? They've got Neill Blomkamp directing, and his last two movies sucked. They just put out a new one like 3 years ago, talking about a new Robocop movie. And it only made like $240 million, so not a ton of people are interested. Now this new one is supposed to just be a sequel to the original. Jumping on the whole, let's ignore the other films bandwagon like Terminator and Halloween. So why do it?" All right, so for those of you who may be a little bit like iffy about what it is Edison's talking about, an announcement came out yesterday that District 9 director Neill Blomkamp is going to be directing a Robocop movie. Now, according to the reports, this Robocop movie is going to be a direct sequel to the original Robocop. So, when he says things, when Edison says, you know, it's jumping on the bandwagon of Terminator and Halloween, well, that's what Terminator and Halloween are doing. The new Terminator film pretends all the other Terminator movies after Terminator 2 don't exist. And this new Terminator film they're making is a direct sequel to Terminator 2. They're saying that this new Halloween film completely ignores all the other Halloween movies, pretends they don't exist, and is just a direct sequel to the original Halloween. Now we're hearing that this Robocop movie is going to be considered a direct sequel to the original Robocop. Does that mean they're going to get Peter Weller back? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Here's the thing. Neill Blomkamp, I am iffy on Neill at this point, because I thought Elysium was a bad film. I thought Chappie was a really bad film. Then he had this Alien project going. Fox pulled the rug out from under that. Apparently the audience isn't so big on watching Aliens anymore. Is he the right guy to do it? And is this the right movie to do? Now, from what I understand, they're rewriting the script, but even the rewritten script for this new Robocop movie is going to be based on an old script that was written a long time ago that has a lot of politics in it and stuff like that. And maybe the bones of that Robocop script could be more relevant and applicable today than maybe it would have been if they had done it 15 years ago, you know? And maybe that script will be more timely and, like we said, relevant to today than the 2014 Robocop movie that came out. By the way, that 2014 Robocop movie wasn't that bad. Wasn't great, wasn't anywhere near as good as the original, but it wasn't bad. I thought that too, with Michael Keaton, I thought that 2014 Robocop movie was actually okay. I thought it had a bunch of upside. Had some downside, but I thought it had a bunch of upside. I liked it. Anyway, as Edison points out in the email, though, the movie only made like $240 million worldwide. It lost money. Not a ton of money, but it lost money. Is this a good idea? Honestly, I don't know. I'm iffy on a couple of levels. One, I'm iffy on doing yet another Robocop movie. Even if it is doing something different, like a direct sequel to the original, I'm iffy on just doing it in the first place. Number two, I'm iffy on Neill Blomkamp. And that sucks to say, because District 9 is not just good, it's amazing. District 9 is just flat out amazing. So it kind of hurts me to doubt Blomkamp at this point, but I do at this point, because his last two films, I honestly thought were just straight up bad films. I thought Elysium was quite bad. I thought Chappie was crappy. I mean, no, I didn't mean it to ram like that. Chappie was crappy. But anyway, so I didn't like either of them. So you got a project I'm iffy on with the director I'm iffy on. So honestly, I don't know how to feel about this. But there must be something special in this script to get some people's attention. I've already seen online that there are some people that are actually quite excited about the notion of this movie, so that's great. And hopefully, fingers crossed, this movie comes out and it brings back that Neill from District 9, and we get that same kind of brilliance that we got in District 9. Or it'll be another bad, forgettable movie. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, that's just how I feel about it. What do you guys think? Do you think this Robocop movie is a good idea? Do you trust Neill at this point doing it? Or even if you think he's the greatest director in the world, do you just think it's a bad project to do? Let me know what you guys think. Jump into the comment section below and leave your thoughts. All right, let's move on to the final emailed topic.